There it
Do
is.
it.
We are live
Live in
for
that
2 seconds.
ass.
We are live.
Just make sure, hopefully, the audio and everything sounds good.
Sure
Audio,
does. I'm about to
audio.
add everything.
IEDO, IEDO. Testing, testing. 1, 2.
Ideology, hology, wology, wology, holiby, holiby,
Alright, well, this kid's getting fucking kicked in. You did?
What?
Rightfully so.
For
Get
what?
him out of here, bro.
What are you
Right now.
talking about, dude?
This kid is crazy.
This
This kid
Watch
does
your
not belong on the stream.
mouth. Watch
kid's
your
fucking super fucking
mouth.
sus.
Watch your mouth.
What's going on, everybody? Let us know in the chat if you think this kid is on drugs or insane.
Watch your
Or all.
mouth.
Oh, man.
Insane on drugs and. Yeah.
Relax.
What kind of race are you doing today?
So today, we are going to be doing two different kinds of races. A short track and a big track.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big boy,
so
little
we're
boy.
we're doing
Tracks.
we're doing Talladega, or we're doing Richmond Motor Speedway first, which is a nice little
Dega.
short track. Gonna get me fucked up, and then we're heading out to Alabama, the 2-point huge
You gonna do with somebody's
Mile
sister?
super speedway.
Your own sister?
It's gonna be a little nutty. We're gonna make the second race a little bit longer. Probably the last one in the career mode for a while.
Yeah, so do you want to tell
Hey.
the viewers a little bit about that?
Yeah,
What's going on
yeah.
with
So
the
yeah,
final episode of Ignition.
final episode of Ignition here on Helix, at least until some major patches roll out. But
Further notice, yeah.
really, what we're looking at here is just, and I'll scroll through the menus and just kind of give an overview of why I really don't enjoy this game. So, as you can see, pinning the camera down here, I have a wheel that I spent a decent amount of money on to be able to play racing games a little bit better and to perform a little bit better and to just have a little bit more fun, more immersive, all that kind of stuff. You come over to your controls here. That's it. That's all you get for wheel settings. You just select your wheel, steering wheel. That's it. You go difficulty assists. Nothing. You kind of try and go to your controls to maybe adjust your steering sensitivity or your mapping of your buttons on your wheel. Nothing. That really sucks. Number 2, you can't use your wheel to navigate through the menu even when you have it selected as your controller preference. So that's really ass. So you're sitting here trying to, in the middle of a race, you got to use your controller to change your camera or select your pit options and all that stuff. Not very good at all. That's just on like the settings side of things, because they have updated and changed a lot of the settings and the assists and all that stuff, and that's a lot better now. But number 1 big issue, not enough wheel support. Number 2, gameplay wise, the AI,
Fix your webcam.
terrible. Thank you. AI, absolutely terrible. At least on the first like 3 or 4 tracks of the season, a couple of them they do work pretty well. I will say, absolutely. But like Daytona, they check up randomly out of turn 4 at the super speedway, wide open. So if you're back in the draft, going wide open, they check up. You're smashing into somebody every time, unless you take the super high line.
Jeez.
It's ass. It's honestly ass. And
Yeah,
then
that's
also,
terrible.
if you look at a couple of my past streams, the day 1 early stream specifically, you'll see the AI run on rails. It's not like dynamic AI. There's an obvious
Yeah,
set
bro,
track.
I've seen the clips.
There's a set
I've seen the
track
clips.
that they run on, and it's really annoying. It makes the racing bad. That's more so super speedways and the intermediates, I'd say. At like the road courses, AI is perfect. The AI run really, really good when they're by themselves. Maybe like 2 guys around you. They don't run too well. Like at the start of the races, massive checkups in a turn 1. I mean, that's just stuff that happens with 40 cars on the track and tight turn 1s. It is what it is. Like, you kind of expect that to be a thing, but
But when you look in front of you and there's literally 30 cars in a single file line.
yeah,
like,
all taking because they're all taking the exact same line. Nobody's going outside.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to make it nothing else worse because they all just stay on that same exact rail underground. It's weird as hell. Not
Yeah.
cool.
Yo, do you remember when you bought this game? And you went to go play, and you're like, man, I hope I didn't just waste $60.
I do, yeah, and I definitely.
Would you
did.
say you wasted 60?
I said I really hope I didn't just waste $60. I was hoping that it was gonna be good. And it's worse. Than
What would you say that
games.
you did? Yeah.
Overall, it's
Yeah.
worse than like the most recent Heat game. That's for sure. When it comes to like wheel support, gameplay, like another thing gameplay wise with this, there's no cautions. You can't actually. There's no like in race cautions. Meaning if somebody gets spun out or you wreck, you can't. There's no caution. You can't regain with the field. You're just fucked. There's no stage
Right.
racing in this game, which is a massive part of NASCAR right now. It's been a massive part of NASCAR for the past like 5-6 years, or two, at least 2. I haven't kept up the past 5 years, but at least the last two, and I know probably the two before that. Stage racing has been around forever. There's no stage racing in this game. That just does not make sense at all. There's no reason.
That's insane.
And then also, when you do get a caution, and the caution flies, and then you don't pit or you pit, whatever, you go back to start the race, the AI have no idea what to do. The field is super spaced out. You've got guys flipping, going around sideways. Ass. And this is just like basic gameplay like things and AI trying to work the online. They basically said, "Oh, you play this game online and you wanna play with your friends? Get fucked. You have to deal with trolls. The only way you can group up with people is this little menu right here. You invite your friend and you drop into a random hopper lobby. You can't pick distance. You can't pick fuel. You can't pick damage. You can't pick anything at all. You can't put custom setups in the car anyway, which is another gripe that I have. But you can't do anything. You can't control if there's any AI in the track. You can't see what cars anybody's running because then you run into duplicate things. And I kind of hate seeing fucking 2 Ryan Newmans out there, 2, Kyle Larson's out there. I'm not a fan of that either. Like, I really don't like it. But you literally can't pick what tracks you're running, where you're running. There's a little voting system when you get in there, but they're so bad. The trolling is so bad in the NASCAR community. People just wreck you for no reason. People leaving. You can't. And then that doesn't even include the fucking league scene. You can't. There's all the leagues, all the online leagues that run in this game, gone. You can't do any of that. Like, they just basically said get fucked. They kind of just said, oh, anybody who plays this game online, who tries to play with your friend, get fucked. And they didn't give you any good features in the career mode, any other than like a little bit more in depth kind of stats and stuff. It feels like a race every single time in the career mode. There's no. It doesn't feel like you're really accomplishing anything or really doing anything. I don't know. It doesn't have like the same sort of feeling. You're not working towards anything. The money that you're earning isn't going towards anything. You can't see like actual improvement in your team. Like, and that's the other thing. Like I started out with Roush Fenway, and they were like an 83 overall. So like the car shouldn't run good, right? But I have 4 wins on the season. Car is just as fast as everybody else. Like. It just doesn't make sense. But now, so the team is now like a 92 overall because I've been winning and running really well. But that rating does literally nothing when you'll see Eric Jones, who's in a 79 overall car, he's running top 5 at Daytona, or he's running top 5 at Martinsville. James, all of the Rick Ware cars, these guys are the best, most consistent cars on the track. It just doesn't make the rating no difference. There's nothing at all. It does not make a single difference whatsoever. So it's kind of lame. It's kind of just like fake numbers and shit put in front of your face to make
it's nice being able to like have a not so great car at first,
probably, and trying to work up,
being able
trying
to
to get
compete,
a good
but then
finish,
it's like
playing with the strategy. And that's like the other thing, you just can't even do any of that stuff. You can't work the strategy, you can't pit strategy wise because you have no idea how to tell how much your tires have worn. You can't tell how much fuel is in the car. You can't. There's just no like basic kind of NASCAR game features, basic racing game features, or shit you would expect out of a NASCAR game when it comes to like pitting and tuning your car and strategy, and then like the quality of equipment and everything. That makes such a massive difference in motorsports, and it doesn't matter in this game. Just like they've tried to. This game was touted and supposed to be like the next best sim style, like more serious style NASCAR game, a little bit more like adult, like 18 to 25 targeted, like people who play the game a little bit more seriously. It's not meant to be little kid, easy access, friendly, the game drives for you type sort of deal. Like, it's not. We tried to make that step up, and then like it seems like trying to make that step up, minor things got left behind in the pursuit of making the game look better, or like trying to get it up on that side of things, where like gameplay, driving, physics, all that kind of stuff got left behind. AI, like everything's just super pretty right now, which is all well and good. Like, this is
I'd rather have a functioning game.
Yeah,
a game.
I'm not gonna like completely bash everything. The game is really pretty when it races right at certain tracks. The game is really, really, really fun. It's just like all the minor shit got left behind that you'd expect out of a high production AAA, fully licensed game. You know.
Yeah, with a NASCAR name on it. Yeah.
When games 15 years ago were better, like really, like when you really look at it, like we have games 15 years old plus that are better than what we got right now in 2021. The only difference is that graphically, this game is really, really, really far ahead of those, obviously, and all the
driving
scenes,
mechanics and physics.
Shit. Yeah, all that stuff has definitely come up, but like AI is still ass, like same sort of issues. Even graphical stuff, there's pop-ins. The cars don't look right on the track unless you're 2 feet away from them. Just a lot of like just little weird tiny shit. And like I'm gonna hop into the gameplay now, and I'm sure as I'm playing, more shit is just gonna come to my head as to what's wrong. Like just thinking about it right now, like, there's no tire smoke, there's no tire squeal. You can't tell when your car is getting loose. There's no real vibration
We're
or
here at
force
Richmond
feedback or
Raceway in
anything
Richmond,
like that.
Virginia to close out our round of short tracks before heading to Talladega. I'm Alex Hayden, and this track has been known to produce some of the most
There's a few things
exciting
wrong with the game.
Just a bit, just a
In the
bit.
straight
Just a
back
couple
stretch,
things wrong.
It's hard to make a car strong at both ends of the
The
track.
production is
Jason's
really
TED Talk.
nice. These
Dial in.
graphics are nice. This whole little garage.
That looks,
area is really
that
cool.
right there, this cutscene looks clean. Like, yeah, it looks like a nice looking game. This guy is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, this fucking crew chief's got no idea. He's lost. Dude's pulling a Marshall, but it's just showing up so he doesn't get fined.
Hey, you're right. Like even the track and the car and fans, everything looks nice. It's just definitely not a good game. With some updates though, it might get there some point. Like at some point.
Okay, my brakes don't work at all apparently.
Oh.
It's just braking for like 35 years into that turn.
Are you on the wheel and pedals right now, or?
Nope, I'm using the controller for Richmond. I tried practice a little bit with the wheel last night on this, and it's impossible to drive with the wheel on a short track. At least for me, I just can't feel when the car gets loose, when the car, just anything. You can't feel anything in the wheel. It's like you have no force feedback or anything.
This track is tiny.
I'm probably not going to be too good here. Never been good at Richmond. Like I said, there's just
Why,
no
you trash?
vibration. You can't feel anything. The only time you feel vibration in your controller is when you make contact with something. Can't feel when your brakes lock up. There's nothing at all. There's no feel. You gotta react off of vision, and by then it's too late to make any proper adjustment.
Yeah, definitely.
That was bad imagery. But it doesn't matter what Justin Haley does, because I know he's going to take the same fucking line or completely hot.
Oh.
I just want to make it very clear in that situation there when I slide up into Haley. My thumbstick is so hard to the left, and the car just flies up the track like I'm fucking turning into him, spinning me out. Like I have no control over whether I'm gonna spin out there or not. It's just, oh, he's in your quarter panel, you're spun. It would do that same shit on the wheel. If you try and slide down on in the super speedway and you make a little bit of contact with somebody's right front, car's dumped, trashed, spun out. You can't make any kind of contact at all. Cars just jump. Spins the fuck out. And I don't even have it on like the super hardcore settings with the assist and everything turned off, because if it's turned, you have no feeling. You can't tell when shit is doing what or not doing. So you can't play with no fucking assists on this shit.
They were more worried about shadows looking good than they were actual gameplay.
Yeah, that's really what it was. This game is just, they're worried about making it look pretty, getting everything 3D scanned. And even then, with them making everything look pretty, a lot of the shit pops in. All the graphics, the fucking cars. Like, if you're not looking at every car like you're driving it, you're a couple feet away, textures pop in and out, the shadows don't work. Even the shadows are popping in. I'm on next-gen hardware. Shadows are popping in 50 feet in front of me. It's just one of those games that definitely got hurt by the pandemic. Got hurt by investors rushing them to get a product out.
All the usual stuff.
And being in between a console generation, having to release it on previous gen and next gen because nobody has next gen hardware. I think that's another thing. Like I have optimism for this game. There is opportunity for it to get better when they port over to next gen in January. I don't know if we're gonna get the next gen car on NASCAR 21 Ignition. that'd be a whole
Welcome
different
to
line of
Richmond
physics for
Raceway
that
for the
car, so I
Toyota
doubt
Owners
that, but when
400.
it fully ports
I'm
over to
Alex
next gen
Hayden, and we're
hardware,
getting ready to
I
bring
think
you
it'll
a
probably get a
night
little
of
bit better
intense short track
graphically at
racing
least, and
here
like
in
their
the heart of
ability to
suburban Richmond.
douchey with the
This is a
physics
high-speed
and like
short
adding
track.
stuff to the menus and changing things with AI, getting us more wheel support. Just right now, it's built essentially for 8-year-old hardware, 9-year-old hardware, which is just never gonna be. It's just never gonna work. Especially and then people are gonna say, oh, what about Battlefield? What about Call of Duty? Those are multi-billion-dollar corporations with so much more, multiple dev studios working on multiple different things. Like, it's not the same. You got a motorsports. Well, it is, because motorsports games has big money and they're a big corporation. They've been making games for years and they have big time backers and it's fully licensed by NASCAR. Like, it's there. It's essentially the same thing. It's just on a way smaller scale. It's one studio,
Yeah,
brand new
NASCAR
studio,
itself is
working
huge,
on a brand
but
new
not the
game.
game industry.
Yeah, not the brand, not the game. The games have lacked and slacked and not gotten the support like they are right now. I think with like NASCAR 22, we're on the actual next gen car and it's on next gen hardware. It's going to be a much better game. It's unfortunate that we have to take these steps backwards in a sense to get forward, but that they're rebuilding the game from the ground up. And like I said, I'm optimistic going into the future with these next coming weeks, next coming months with the patches and the improvements that they've got planned already. It's just a bitch because Microsoft makes updating your game post launch a bastard. So PlayStation, they get their patches super easy. PC get the patches super easy. It's just Microsoft makes it a bastard to get the patches rolled out. Okay, and then on PC right now, like the game works pretty good on PC. There's wheel settings on PC. Like there's decent graphical options that you can control and change. Already spending myself out. Literally just I got in and couldn't save it. I just gotta take the first corner at 40 miles an hour. I forgot. It's the rules of NASCAR. Turn 1.
Don't suck.
Facts.
Promise I'm trying to turn there. Seriously, promise. I'm off. I'm not even on the gas trying to turn to the left so hard.
Yeah, like it's not understeer. It's just that, like the mechanics being terrible. Yeah.
Dude, like, come on. The car just will not slow down. Fucking God. Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
Just can't, I can't. I was gonna skip this track last night and just do fucking Talladega. I can't fucking drive.
Might be the move here.
Oh, you love that.
Would you have the damage?
It's the AI push shit fucking 4 wide. Drive straight through like you're not on the fucking track.
No vibes. On rails. AI on rails.
It is, dude. I promise. I'll show it. I'm holding LT and steering so hard. I promise. It's not me not fucking braking. The car just does not fucking slow down because, one, you can't tune your fucking brake pressure. Fuck you, Joey Logano. Get the fuck out of my way.
It's a fact.
It's like my inputs don't fucking make a difference at all, bro. Literally. The second you make contact with the car, it's just the game takes over.
There's many audio and visual reasons to never play this game again on this live stream. It's just not the move. Fix your shit, NASCAR.
See, like right there. Why the fuck is Matt DiBenedetto sending it 3 fucking wide in the first corner of the race? Why? The middle of the first fucking corner on the first lap of the fucking race. It's like, yeah,
Just
sending it
setting it.
3 fucking
Gotta
wide.
get that early
Yep.
start. Gotta get that early start. You need first, your last. Simple
that.
fundamental raceonomics, alright?
I hate this.
Oh,
This is a problem here, though. Obviously, you would never flip. There's voodoo
my
magic
God.
on the NASCAR track today. Oh my god, and then the terrible shifting in this game. They're like, yeah, let's reinvent the wheel when it comes to shifting on a console game on controller. Let's fucking
Why
make
is
it, let's make it the complete opposite fucking buttons that it's always been.
Really? Wow. That's ridiculous.
You literally, you make any contact with the car in this game, you cannot steer out of it. You cannot save this shit.
It's fucking, it's GG's. It's just not a good game. Moral of the story,
No,
don't play.
Genuinely fucking not. You can't drive.
Looks nice.
You can't.
Welcome to Richmond Raceway for the
It was
Toyota
promising.
Owners
There
I
400.
mean, make a
I'm
little bit of
Alex Hayden, and
contact,
we're
get
getting ready
fucked.
to bring you a night
No,
of
I
intense
skipped
short track
this
racing.
actually. I'm not doing this race.
I'm telling you
Okay.
no.
What?
Jason's telling them no.
Oh. That is very true. He's racing though, he's gonna win this one. This is...
Like, he fucking dude, he barely fucking touched the front end of my car, and it's just gone. Nah, it's gone. Nah, you're going to the bottom of the track, Jay. Get fucked. Counter steer, non-fucking existent as a fucking race car driver. Get fucked. You can't save your fucking race car when you crash. No, sorry. Well, you're going 60 miles an hour around a corner and you make a little bit of contact? Sorry, put the fucking controller down because you can't fucking drive anymore. The game's taking the fuck over now, asshole. Get fucked. Holy shit, man. That's so fucking aggravating. I'm sorry, do you know how to drive? Not any fucking more. Welcome to NASCAR Ignition. Fuck my ass, bro. I just don't understand. Don't understand. Oh my fucking god.
Don't buy it.
Welcome to Richmond
It's a bad
Raceway
game.
for the Toyota Owners 400.
This is
I'm Alex
this is
Hayden,
what it
and
does
we're
to you.
getting ready to bring you a night of intense short
I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? I'm scrolling through Twitter, and there's this guy. He's like, I haven't rage quit a NASCAR game since I was 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, you're absolutely fucking right, cause this shit's dog piss. Cause people back in 2004 zooted off fucking cocaine and meth. Were making better games at EA, working on 10 minutes of fucking sleep and old coffee. They're like, yeah, let's make the best NASCAR games ever right fucking now. Tyler Reddick, eat a fucking cock. Eat a fucking cock. Every one of you assholes.
I can't.
Turn her around,
Turn.
Newman. Turn her around. Yep. Welcome to the Richmond... Tell me how I spin out the opposite way when I'm holding the stick. The other...
It defies physics.
Pow.
Bro, I'm joking on
I
one.
can't.
I haven't laughed that hard in a while, not gonna lie to you. That was pretty fucking funny.
Oh my god, I was really choking right there.
I haven't heard him get that mad in a long time either.
Fuck you, Eric Almirola. Eat a dick.
Oh, man. Oh, this is not a good game. You're going backwards.
It won't let me. It won't let me go into the field. It literally will not let me drive into the field.
That's how you know it's a broken NASCAR game.
You cannot make this shit up, ladies and gentlemen. It's really just not a good game, though, for all the reasons recently stated.
Oh, you're dead, Kurt.
Dead.
Say goodbye to your family.
It's-
Don't worry, we're just gonna
Go
get
back to the
flipped
drawing
over.
board
Oh,
and the physics and mechanics
Ryan
of
Newman's
car.
getting flashbacks to the Daytona 500. Oh wait! There's tire squeals when you're on your roof. When you're on your roof, that's when your tires start letting you know they're losing traction. That's how you know. Flip over on your roof like they do in NASCAR to test your tire wear. That's how you figure it out.
Looks like GTA trying to flip your car over.
Nope, it just does it for you.
The game is an innovation in the audio gaming department.
It's an innovation in getting fucked out of $65.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's one of the best $65
Didn't even,
scams
take
I've
out
ever
the
seen.
dampers.
Maybe it's innovation of them. And
Oh my fucking god! What? What the fuck is going on? What the... How do I spin out that way? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is it turning that way? Whatever.
This is like the craziest NASCAR stream you could ever imagine.
This game, bro. I tell you what. Let's make up some time here. Let's work on let's get fast. Let's get past these guys. These guys are having a tough time in turn 2, it seems like. Let's make up some time here. They just drive right into it. They don't see that there's an opportunity to go to the high side because they're all on fucking rails. Oh my god. It's like there's nobody in the driver's seat with fucking eyeballs.
It's not.
I can't with this fucking shit. Oh, Kyle Larson having a good day running 7th. I bet he's stuck in this fucking pile of bullshit. Well, he is now. Oh my fucking god. Oh, we're in 39th? We're making up some time here.
Continuous. They're just gonna stay in that pile up. You're just gonna keep passing them. And
If
actually
I
gain
win
time
oh,
back.
the leader just took the white flag, but he's gonna crash here. If I win this race somehow,
Wait, do caution flags not exist?
no,
Is
well,
that
no,
not
they
what
do.
it is?
They're there. They just don't work.
Oh, okay. Broken. Another broken part of the game. The greatest comeback in NASCAR history, ladies and gentlemen. You're witnessing it here first. They said they needed a miracle, and he's getting one. The constant pileup caused by himself, presumably.
We're
The
about
bad
to win this
mechanics of
race.
the game. No cap.
Up into the top 25 here. We're making up
Is he
tremendous
bouncing off
time.
that same wall.
We're making up tremendous
the
time
bottom.
here at Richmond. This could turn into one of our best races of the season.
No cap. Actually true. That shit's hilarious, bro.
This is the worst NASCAR game
This
I've
is
ever
just-
played
yeah.
in my entire
This
life.
race is going down in history.
Oh, top 15. We got a top 15 out of that. How the
Let's
fuck do we
go.
fit? I hate this game.
That was probably the greatest comeback you've ever seen in NASCAR history, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few people ahead of you actually racing now, though. They're like, he's back. We should probably start racing.
Well, you know, that's just how you do it in NASCAR. You crash every fucking car, get them all stuck in a massive pile. Oh, DNF, I'm not surprised you DNF'd. Oh, a lot of people DNF'd. Mechanical failures.
Went from
I wonder-
40th to 14th.
I wonder what mechanical
Real
failures
quick.
took place.
Wonder if you can
Quinn
see
Half!
like,
Quinn Half gets a win! Let's go!
Let's go!
Starcom Racing's first win in NASCAR. He locks himself into the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most tremendous finishes in NASCAR history you've probably ever seen in your entire life. Oh my god. Let's take a look at the standings after that one. Quinn Half! The GOAT! Locked in the playoffs before Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick. Just some of the best in fucking NASCAR. Quinn Half. GOAT. Quinn Half.
Best to ever do it. Fundamentally.
Gets himself his first top 5, his first top 10, his first win of oh my. Quinn Half, ladies and gentlemen. Best to ever do it. Okay.
fundamentally.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. On to Dega. This is gonna be
I
another
hope Vega's as thrilling as Richmond
This
was.
is gonna be another fucking
Yeah, I
shit
really
show and
hope.
a half.
Well, you
tell
said that
you
the
what.
physics are a little bit better on these bigger tracks.
They are just a little bit better. The big track.
That makes sense physically, for sure.
Bro, I was crying. That shit
Yeah,
was so funny.
Like, when I say I haven't laughed that hard in a while, not even kidding, bro. Like, that was hilarious.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
That shit was hilarious.
This is some ass. New devs are
This is such a
getting
bad game.
investigated, actually, mainly for inappropriate design for investment funding for the new game series. Really, Tim? That's some interesting information. I'm happy they're actually getting investigated, for real. At least, like, the leads of the dev teams that are getting all the shit handed down to them, you know? Like, they definitely need some internal investigation going on over there, because some sus shit taking place, for sure. I'm actually
The whole
very happy
gaming
to
industry,
hear that.
bro.
Seriously.
The whole gaming industry getting investigated.
Like, it can't just be okay for them to drop shit in this kind of a state. It really can't be.
That would make sense.
Exactly why
Then.
you're
If
having
you're not
issues
paying your
with
staff,
properly
yeah.
pay their staff for the game. Yeah.
If you're not
Makes
paying your
sense.
staff, they're not going to make a good game. It's very true. I hope the investigation goes through and they
So,
make a better game.
Already,
update it.
already my biggest problem with the
Oh,
wheel
no.
on the game, just massive problem with the wheel on the game, is when you're holding your wheel straight, the game, it pulls you to the left. The car just pulls to the left when you're holding the wheel straight. And then when you try and make like an adjustment on it, like I said before, you lose traction, the car just spins the fuck out. You can't like make a micro adjustment and keep the car from spinning out. And now I'm sure when I try to go back onto the track here, the car is going to be damaged to shit. But you know, that makes sense. Okay, it's not. But let me see if I can somehow... Holding the wheel completely straight there. Hold the wheel completely straight.
Tim says 3 of them were outsourced to Fiverr. The early half of development came from Fiverr, of all places. That's why it prompted the full investigation. That's what prompted the full investigation.
Oh
Fiverr? Like, actually?
I don't want to hear that. I don't wanna
If
hear
that's
that.
true, yeah. If that's true, I don't want to hear that. That's like... just sad.
I genuinely am lost at how I'm supposed to keep this thing straight. Like,
Sounds like the investigation will go pretty easily then, if that's like, if there's proof of that. Which there would be proof, you know, Fiverr has full receipts and everything.
I'm like trying to find out which way I have to hold my wheel so the car goes straight after I take control of it. And dude, it's impossible. It's just impossible. I'm gonna try and keep it focused down on the wheel so you guys can see what I'm doing with my hands a little bit, if I can. I don't think so. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It just starts pulling so aggressively to one direction or the other, and I'm holding the wheel completely straight, like heading straight down the fucking track. This shit is just not taking my. I try and turn up the track. It just doesn't let you. It just fucking dives to the outside wall.
So with the wheel and the controller, both on small and big tracks, it is just pulling you one way and it's trash. Almost like you're understeering. Like it looks like I know you're not, but it just looks like the game just wants to always understeer at every single
Yes,
corner.
it's like you're driving on ice, a piece of ice. That's what multiple people have said. It just starts. You can't. There's no like set. There's no holding. I'm holding the wheel straight right there. It just dives to the outside wall. That doesn't make fucking sense.
That is crazy.
That's my wheel 100% straight. That's my wheel straight.
And the wheel on the car looks straight too, like in the game.
Yeah, and it's pulling to the
But
right.
the car is physically going, yeah. Like now you're turning to the left and the car is like looking like it's going straight. Like it's, yeah. The physics are just wrong.
Broke it
Actually
in.
wrong. Yeah.
I'm like cocking it to the right a little bit because if I just let it hang, it just pulls to the left so fucking hard. And a lot of that is because you can't tune the car. There's probably like 8 to 12 degrees of steering angle to the left, so like you don't have to steer as much in the corner. The car kind of does it itself, which makes sense. But I don't want that in real fucking life, or at least when there's no fucking forced feedback and you can't like hold your wheel straight and the car go fucking straight.
Right. Regardless, there should be tuning options and, you know,
Yeah, not just a
Shit like
fucking
that.
slider. That you need to be able to change your tire pressure, steering angle, track bar, all that shit individually.
Like you said, it's a motorsport racing game. Like on Forza Horizon, you can tune
yes.
well more than like this game, you know, and that's a Horizon game. Like, yeah, that's ridiculous. You got everything wrong, besides the graphics. The best looking broken game ever created. It's not even the best looking, actually. Looks pretty good. The trees lack a lot of detail, if I'm being honest.
That's what I'm saying. They try to put so much emphasis on like the extra shit. And just trying to make a micro adjustment when I'm fucking driving side by side with somebody, and it just spins out. You can't. I'm sitting there on the very edge of spinning out that whole time, and I'm trying to make a micro adjustment next to somebody. You can't.
Yeah, Tim, we were just talking about that the other day, how everybody's probably going to end up going back to Heat pretty soon here. I mean, basically already. Jason's been racing on the Forza Ignition Series, Forza 7 playing NASCAR. Racing Heat a little bit, I think. But
Yeah,
that's why we're saying this is probably the last one.
Quit out of this and go back to the controller. I literally can't drive it with the wheel. You just can't.
Word.
Just pull. There's no way to really tell where you're going straight or where to actually hold the wheel. There's no. It's just ass. Because you can't tell where the fucking straight point of the wheel is at all. I don't even like. I genuinely don't want to play. It's so fucking annoying. Doing a short.
I like
race.
wouldn't. Like, it looks like you can't even play.
It's
like,
not fun
yeah.
trying to play. It's what I said. It's just unfucking playable. You try and put the assist down. You try and lower your assist down, and the car pulls. Even on the controller, if I had no steering assist on, I'll show it. With no steering assist on, down the backstretch, the car is so aggressively pulling to the left side of the track you can't do
look
anything.
to perfect the handle of their cars with
Alright, yep, steering assist off, yep. To turn the fucking spin recovery off, do all that.
Can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this.
No input on the wheel. Nope, no input. No input.
Oh.
I need it's pulling it that hard to the left. I'll show it again. I'll show it again.
Yeah, do it again, do it again.
I own a Forza
Wanna see
team, and
it.
it's been something we've been laughing. Yeah, as organizers hype this up so much, and it's a nuclear disaster. Literally, Tim. Yep, it's really upsetting. I'm gonna show you guys just again, just huge, massive.
No, I
problem.
definitely want to see that.
This you would assume that no input, it would go straight. No.
Literally not touching the
Directly
steering
to
at
the
all.
left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and put a fucking lap together.
Yeah, good luck. It's like you have to decide if you should steer
And then,
or not.
so now what you've just witnessed there is me like trying to counter that hard aggressive pull to the left, and the car spins out, instantly spins out. You can't counter against that fucking hard aggressive pull. Second
So
you
you just
try
can't
to,
play.
the car just spins the fuck out. Not that you can't play. I'm just gonna have to go into. Oh, I need to go back into here. Just gotta go into the settings, turn all the fucking steering assists up to medium, and the fucking spin recovery on, and all that other shit, because you just can't drive.
Alex Hayden here, welcoming you to Talladega Super Speedway. This massive 2.66-mile high-banked oval was originally built in while we won't.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense with your sponsors, Tim. I agree with them. I wouldn't trust the platform. I would go back to Heat. And Soup has arrived to the chat. What's good, Soup? He says, LOL, Geico Lizard.
Well,
Soup,
Tim,
if you're just tuning in.
if you need a driver, Tim, for your Heat series, hit me up, brother. Join our Discord, at me at the Helos JRT. I am definitely down to partake in a Heat series. I've got a wheel pretty decent at Heat. I can at least tune my fucking car in Heat and have a little bit more control than this. But this game is not a good representation of my ability to drive. As I'm sure you're very well aware, this game is in shambles currently. But I definitely love to partake in a serious competitive heat series. If you've got one going on, you got an open seat. I don't care what car I drive, paint scheme. It doesn't fucking matter to me at all. Just I'm definitely down to partake in a competitive series with you for sure. If you've got something going on. Obviously, I can stream it here, there, anywhere. Give you, your dues in the descriptions and your credits and all that stuff. Instagram post, all that kind of joint. You're okay with the Boston Bruins? Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I'm a huge Boston fan. Not necessarily hockey, but definitely all about Boston sports. Football, baseball.
Go Bills.
Fuck the Bills. Wow, the car actually goes in a straight line. Difference between this and heat, just about everything when you really break it down to a specific point there, Soup. It's pretty much one of the worst NASCAR games put together. Like, the physics are alright, driving wise, crash physics are meh. It's a very pretty game graphically, but Heat has just way more features. It's way more accessible, way more tunable, way more options. Just like a way better, fully thought out and developed game, where this is just a completely unfinished product. But it's very pretty, and it has accurate aero packages on the cars and the new schemes and everything. I think something happened at the party. I can't hear Ethan or me if you're here.
Hello.
Okay.
Yo, I am here.
I can't read what Tim's big thing says there.
Tim says, so Play Soup asked about the difference between this
Yeah,
and
I was talking to him about that.
Tim says, the Revolution and the Patriots are our main sponsors. We used to have Sennheiser as well, but they pulled out of esports to move more into the content side. Made sense for them marketing wise, which I understand. Play
Oh,
Soup
yeah.
just said,
That's very
yeah,
dope.
yeah, I agree with that. It is very dope. It's cool to have sponsors, and I definitely understand
Especially
that.
big fucking sports franchise.
Yeah, that's a fact. Absolutely. Crazy.
Free ride here in back. Go wrong from such a fat dick. Maybe you should be playing better games, like Duck Dynasty.
Like
for
Duck
Xbox.
Dynasty.
Yeah, I'm probably never gonna play
Yeah.
Duck Dynasty or Play Soup. Probably never, ever, never. That's enough practice for me to hop in the qualifying here.
Are you gonna win this race, boy? I tell you what.
Well, I had the second fastest lap out of 3 people. That's pretty cool. Should I be playing a better game? Definitely, Soup. There are much better games to be playing out here than this right now, that's for sure. If you're just tuning in, we're playing NASCAR 20 Edition for the very final time. This is my career mode race at Talladega. We just had an amazing race at Richmond. If you want to scroll back there and take a look at it, it's probably one of the most accurate representations of racing at
It was
Richmond.
amazing.
It was
I've ever
probably the
seen.
most legendary race.
Yeah.
to ever
Quinn
happen.
Houff got his first NASCAR victory, first victory for Starcom Racing. Very exciting things took place in Richmond, Virginia.
I'm actually
Definitely
thinking
gotta
after
take
this
a look.
live stream is over, I am personally gonna take that race, edit it into a video myself because it's that good.
I think it's one of the
Yeah.
best races I've ever seen, probably.
Absolutely.
Real
Tim
life
says-
NASCAR, regular, yeah, I don't know.
They're just all over the NASCAR spectrum. It's the best thing to ever take place under the name NASCAR. Says he was a media director for the Bruins, so that's a connection, but retired last year. We have had N7 since 2015, if you have heard of them. I have heard of N7, I believe.
I've never in my life, unfortunately. But that's dope.
I don't
that you
know,
got
like,
that
much about
connection
them.
to make it happen with the franchise there, though. Is that the if we have had N7 since I don't.
I feel like I've just heard like the name N7. Might be wrong though. but I don't know much about them at all.
But yeah, last time playing NASCAR Twin Wheel Ignition, very poorly put together, underdeveloped, just dog shit game overall. Right there, you've seen when I'm just trying to start my qualifying lap, it's sending me off into the outside wall. Can't control it, can't stop it. So we are just giving it a little send off, talking shit, exposing the physics. Overall, generally not having a great time playing the game, but. You know, optimistic going into the future. They definitely have an opportunity to fix the game. I think the community is being very, very kind to them, and I don't think we should be being as kind. Even myself, I'm being a little too optimistic and like, okay, well, they can fix it still kind of deal. Until I see some major, major, major improvements, I'm done playing the game, and I'm talking all the shit I possibly can. Do
Don't
I
even give
know?
it the credit of
Yeah, no.
talking shit.
And I hate being the guy that complains and says this is broken, how do you fix it, how do you fix it? It's just like, I don't know, I'm not a dev, I don't know how to fix a game in that sense, but I can tell you shit is wrong and shit's missing, and there's some basic shit that should be a part of every game. When I'm sorry, just to bring it way, way back, 2012, Forza Horizon released, which is a series of Forza Motorsport games at the time, it was kind of a spin-off sort of deal. Do you realize how pissed off the community was that there was no in-depth tuning in that game, that you couldn't set the camber on your drift car, you couldn't tune anything in that game? That was in 2012 on the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
We're now in 2021, big budget, massive games are taken serious, there's no tuning. There's no tuning section. We've had it for years in the Heat games. It's just ridiculous. This little tiny shit like that, they messed up. I'm the owner and founder of the org. Okay, we are Rocket League, Rainbow Six, Forza Horizon, competitive circuit, COD mainly with a dev test team for NASCAR for the last year. Damn, that's pretty dope. Oh, so you were part of one of the teams that like was looking for bugs and shit for this game or for Heat 5? Most of our 21 roster, so 16 of which are gotcha.
Ceremonies are done.
Yeah, I know Joe
ready to
is
head
super
down.
huge in the Rocket League.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that game too. Pretty cracked out of the Rocket League.
Definitely not bad at it at all. I used to be a big time Rainbow Six player, but not too much anymore. Jersey, what the fuck? Stand up. National anthem is playing. Shut the fuck up, Sue. It's a fake ass national anthem for a bullshit game. Fuck you.
Yo.
Oh, you tested
Yeah, I
Horizon
can't wait to play
5.
Horizon 5.
That's
yeah,
dope.
I can't wait
That's
to play
dope.
that game. Very soon, very soon.
Couple fucking days away. I'm pissed. I got AR-12 and Slaptrain on my friends list, and you just see them roaming Mexico. It's fucking.
Yeah,
not
it's so
fair.
annoying. It's so
Not
annoying.
fair.
Why can't we get the game early?
Yeah, it's like hook a kid up with some access.
Yeah.
Green flag racing at Dager here. Nice big checkup going into 3. What is Kevin Harvick doing? He's trying to die. 4 wide. Back to 3 wide. Tyler Reddick coming in to try and fucking kill me again like he did at Richmond. I feel like the AI actually know how to race at super speedway.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be a big checkup in turn 4 like usual. We will find that out this time by probably.
This is already going a lot smoother.
They're actually like racing and the draft works and makes sense. If you're not in the draft, you lose your run.
There's not a single file line.
No checkup. And like super speedway racing usually turns into a big train around the top or bottom, whichever line seems to have the speed. But definitely goes that way until the end. But there are like a couple cars that like slide up at the same spots and chop down at the same spots. Like Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin seem to be on a very similar path. Getting in front of Ryan Blaney there, stop his run. take ours to the high side, maybe. Push Martin Truex out of my fucking way. Martin Truex Jr. is a fucking dickhead, too. This guy, he's the worst to his fans. I don't know if it's because his wife got cancer and, like, I mean, she's a bitch, too. Like, outside of that, like, she is so mean. They're both just mean people to the fans. I don't understand. I'm getting fucking trained on the bottom right now. Me and Khalifa. And I stay on the high side because I got a massive run. Almost kill Ryan Blaney. 3 wide now. I'm gonna die. We're dead into this corner here. Losing every position on the bottom. Every position. Oh, now Martin Truex is inside of me. Never mind. Whoa! Kind of getting from the curb bush there. It's like, this is good. This is how they should race. Like, this is...
Right.
This is... The car feels right. It makes sense how the car handles here.
Nobody's spinning you out. There's no single file line.
I mean, the assists are turned up so the car doesn't randomly pull to the left, but still, like, this is... I feel like this is how it should feel when you're in a draft 200 mile an hour around fucking 8 or 9 guys. You shouldn't be fucking on the ice rink. There's a lot of grip in these cars, too. It just doesn't... I don't understand where, like, devs or, like... In the past, even, like, other games that add NASCARs to the game, like, they just make them impossible to drive. Oh, it's a big, heavy stock car. There's no grip in it. 3-wheel drive, V8, like... Yeah, no grip makes sense. No, like, these cars have grip. Mechanical grip, aero grip. Yeah. There's grip there.
Absolutely. More grip than any car we're driving on the road, probably.
Exactly.
Downforce, freaking race tires, race slicks.
Race suspension, fucking balanced weight.
Roll cages for
hundreds of millions of dollars in R&D, like
of engineering.
I mean, yeah, what the fuck?
Teams of engineers. Yeah.
These front 3 are kind of pulling away, which we can't have. It's Rebel, I'm trying to draft with you, you fucking dumb. You push you bot. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can slide up to the outside now if you want. Slide up to the outside now. Ooh, Christopher Bell checked up out of 4. I think they all did, because I'm picking up massive speed here. Fuck you, Christopher Bell. Is Joey Logano out front? It is. I guess we gotta work with him. He's a Ford. Goodbye, Denny.
You got Joe and you got Denny Hamlin.
Goodbye, Denny. Passing you by like you finna get passed up for this championship this year, bum.
Here you go. Oh, this is racing right here.
Come on, Joey. Let's run away with this shit. Just run the laps down. Oh, I love that the lap counter is actually still broken inside the car.
It is.
It just says,
nice.
It just stays at 1 out of 28. Yep. Nice little.
Like that can't be that hard of a thing to fix. Like that's just such a small bug. That's probably like the tiniest thing in the algorithm. You know, like.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
tiny little line of code.
Yep.
And he checked up. He checked up. That's what you got. That's what you got. Oh my god, a yellow flag came out! No way!
No
way! Oh my god!
That's crazy.
Let's see how terrible this turns out. Oh, they're already wrecking in front of me! Oh! Oh, look at that. Yes. The perfect
how many
caution.
laps this is. I think, does that say 28 there, JT?
Yeah,
how many laps
28 laps this race.
And Tim, that is basic Java code, I would imagine. No cap. I would imagine. Literally just, there's a lap counter on the top right of the screen already. He's probably just matching those two together. I don't know code like that, but
No, Denny. No, Denny. Yeah, get out of here, Eric Jones. See, that's what I'm saying. Eric Jones is in a 78 overall car and he's out front. Did I not say that before? I swear to God I said that.
You did. You were talking about at the beginning how the skill just does not matter. Whether you're 95 or 75, anybody can, That should have some sort of a hole in the game, I would imagine. It's like every other sports
It
game.
should matter. It should make a difference.
Yeah.
The quality of your car and then the rating of the driver, like that should play a factor. Yep.
Yeah, it was probably those fiber coders.
Massive checkup out of 2. So I pick up quick speed on him.
Okay.
Goodbye, Brad Keselowski. And I'm sure Austin Dillon's gonna check up out of 4 here. When I'm right on his.
Hey, you
rear
better
bumper.
win this race, boy. Best win this race, boy.
Yep, just randomly gets out of the gas.
Nice.
The race, boy. What's up, boy?
I love Nate's commentary skills, which just consists of telling Jay to come in first, not to suck.
That's
Yep.
the only
Suck,
thing that
yeah.
matters.
Don't suck, finish first. Okay, how do I not suck and
He
finish
hits all the
first?
pointers.
Give me ideas to what I need to be doing to accomplish that.
No,
Two
no,
words.
you already gave
Go
me the
fast.
ideas. Yeah,
He
there
says
you
we
go.
blame the Fiverr people. Yes, we do, Tim. The Fiverr devs didn't get the job done.
They
Surprisingly.
failed us.
Yep, there's that checkup. There's that checkup. I'm full throttle. There's no reason you should be checking up behind me there that hard.
Soup has an idea.
And they have,
Maybe some good
like, they
stuff.
have the draft back there. That's like 5 or 6 cars in a line with draft. They should be driving straight fucking past me.
Tim asked if you saw the spotter broken video.
Yeah, my spotter is very broken as well. There's a
We
reason
made
why
one
you
of our
can't
own.
hear my spotter.
We actually made one on our TikTok.
Yes.
About the spotter being broken.
Yes.
If you go check out our TikTok, yeah.
What's your idea there, Soup? Let me hear it. What's your big fix here?
He wants to keep the
Yeah.
idea to himself. He says,
Please
please respect my privacy.
No. I don't have a
So,
TikTok. I'm
funny
in my
thing about that,
mid-30s.
Tim.
You're missing
Funny
out.
thing about that. Yeah, I was actually just talking about this today. So we do a lot of TikTok. That's like our main platform. We have 100K followers on there. And we're trying to gain our follower base up on YouTube now. So we're pretty well versed in TikTok. And the average age of the TikTok user is actually 25 now. So it's creeping up towards your age. That's only 5 years off. We're in our lower 20s ourselves, so it's definitely more in our age group, kind of getting more to the adult age group for sure. So I definitely suggest.
I mean, you were in media marketing for a couple big time orgs there. You got to know that like TikTok is a big deal for sure, especially for a lot of sports teams and major organizations right now. It's like a big outreach.
So yeah, you should go and make a TikTok, get that organic reach. It would help your organization a lot, I promise.
Okay, yeah. So 10 years ago was definitely different for sure.
Yeah, true, yeah. That is a fact.
And it wasn't like me taking a shot at your marketing or media capabilities either. It wasn't like I was trying to do. Can definitely still know how to market, manage a company without using TikTok, like, or having TikTok knowledge. It wasn't a shot like that.
For sure. We just know as people who are, like I said, we've spent the last year growing our TikTok, so we know how good of a platform it can be to grow your your business or whatever you're going for.
Yeah, it's definitely not just little girls dancing now. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or weirdos. Well, it's a lot of weirdos. Actually, it's probably all weirdos. If we're being serious.
It's a lot of weirdos. But there's a big gaming platform on there now.
Yeah, once
but
you
there's a
get,
lot of
yeah,
weirdos.
once you find yourself
Yeah.
on the right area, TikTok, some decent content for sure. Especially the content
Yes,
that
sir.
Helix makes. That's probably some of the best content out there. Gotcha, Tim. So you're more of the business to business side of the deal, not like the business to consumer sort of deal. I'm running away with this Dagger race. I mean, when they check up out of the corner, it's not too bad.
How many laps you got left?
6.
Just cruising in first place.
I'll be back as well.
Once you
We're
got on that
5
super
minutes now.
speedway, you got your settings right. You're all set.
I don't have to run in the drive at all, and I pull up and it does not make sense.
It's called science. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm sure you know a lot about it.
Yeah, I do.
The science of being a
Yo, Nate, I was in your science class, and I know for a fact that is cap, sir.
We're talking about the 7th grade.
We're talking about
real life.
high school, my guy. And yeah, I remember that science class. We had the same teacher. The teacher does not need to be named right now, but we had the same teacher. And
He
he
was
did
a
not do so
weirdo.
hot in that class.
Is that the tree teacher?
Yeah.
Eat your trees.
I would like to mourn the death of these trees. What a class.
Yo, you didn't do good either though. Like,
I never
don't
said
act
I
like you
did.
were doing good.
You said you did though. I never said I did well. I did poorly.
Yeah,
I
you
was
said
bad
you
at
had
science.
them quick sciences. Yeah, fuck out of
That's
here.
earth science though. Like, I was like whipping up shit like pure cocaine and fucking
What?
chemistry. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Chemistry class? Yo, what chemistry class did you take? Who'd you have?
Red for white.
The streets.
The streets.
The streets.
Mr. Streets.
Yeah,
Streets.
I learned how to pull up in the streets. What is he talking about?
Told you, whip up shit like it's pure cocaine.
Yo.
That's pretty
There
cool.
you go.
That's a good song. Shout out, Lil Baby. Actually, it doesn't need a shout out. It's fucking famous enough.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, we need the shout out.
Yeah, shout out, Helix. NASCAR makes my brain melt.
No cap. Almost there, kid. Almost
It
there.
plays like shit. I think I want to wreck, but that plays a lot of stupid. You better come up here with a big run.
On the last
Maybe
level, just
if
fuck him up.
you...
What are you doing? You're gonna lose the race.
Bubba, I need you to get out of the fucking way. Alright?
Dump them.
Oh, here's Eric Jones with the 75 overall car.
Dump them.
Whoa! Brad's dead! He's wrecking on his own! Oh, shit! Do I push Bubba to his first victory like real life?
Yes. Oh. Why don't you just beat him?
Come out of
Just
the
win.
pits.
Win the race.
Oh, he's about to lose? He's about to lose?
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna
bad at
lose?
the game. He's gonna lose to Bubba.
Dump them both. Dump them both.
We only have one tail light. Oh, that's just the sun. There's no lights on the car because it's a NASCAR. Letting it to stick.
Dump
to you.
them.
Yeah, there you go.
Dump them.
Oh, another yellow
Oh,
flag!
he
No
does.
way! The yellow flags are working. No actual shot. No actual shot. What is going on? Wait, did only yellow flag me? Eric Jones is going.
No way.
That guy's going full speed. Oh, hit me! Don't hit me. Okay, he's yellow flagging too. But that guy. But Eric Jones is pulling
Allowed the car
away.
to pass.
What's going
Allowed
on?
the tank car to pass.
No! What's going on? What is going on?
Yo, don't lose.
Just letting cars pass.
What's going on?
What kind of bullshit rule is this? This isn't Mario Racing.
Yo, you're about to choke it.
What is happening?
I don't know.
You're about to choke it.
Said you're still in first, but you're not.
If you ain't first, you're
Yes.
last. I guess
You're
Eric
in
Jones pit.
last.
Look
What?
at the positions right now. Number 35 is in second. Number 8.
Oh, Chase Briscoe's dying!
Number
What is going on?
Am I the only one who's? Oh, okay. So it's
No, yeah, it just shows you who's closest in front of you, like.
Yeah,
relative
alright,
position.
my fault, yeah. My fault.
Because
That makes
Joe's
sense.
now got to be a laptop. What in the fuck is going? I'm lost. I'm lost. Fiverr.
Fiverr. That is exactly what's going on. I love it.
Yo, that needs to be a TikTok.
Yeah, what is he doing?
When Fiverr does go. Oh, they're dying up there! Oh my god, I'm gonna drive right into that! What is that? That Rick Ware car just drove full fucking speed into Tyler Reddick. What the fuck?
So
is
what caution
going
flag?
on?
Oh, green flag? Oh, bad.
What the fuck is
Uh,
going on?
Yo, this is different, bro. Last time ever playing for sure.
Yeah, I've never experienced this.
For
I'm excited
sure.
to see how this turns out. Oh, Matt DiBurrito? Nope, he's in the pits. I thought he was coming up. What is going on? I better get my win. That's all I know.
Don't disrespect cars like that.
Yeah, cars was way better, bro. You kidding me? Lightning McQueen
All
fucking
three of
finessed
them.
that race. Yeah.
Yo, chill out, Ross Chastain. You trying to get knocked out?
What's
Sitting
the
here
hands?
running pace laps, bum. You know how pissed I would have been if my car just went into the pits. Parked. Oh, there's guys dying on pit lane. Look at pit lane. Guys dying over there.
No,
What's the,
no
when the
way.
look at them. Perpendicular pitting. Oh my
Perpendicular
god.
pitting.
Oh my god. What the fuck is going on?
Yo, literally perpendicular pitting.
Am I just gonna pace to the end? And
Pace
now,
to a victory.
lap 29 out of 32. No clue
Oh,
what's
like the
happening
crash
here.
at the start of the movie. Yeah, you're right, Sue. That's a fact. He wasn't trying to disrespect. He just saw the movie.
This is terrible.
This is terrible.
What is just pacing? We're pacing. We have to watch the pace laps.
Yeah,
How are
I'm
they
only
gonna
just a
build the
pace lap,
field?
bro.
Where's the field gonna be built at? How are we gonna get in the right line?
They're just gonna
NASCAR.
crash into each other. You're
Yep.
gonna go around them again.
I'm
for
calling the
first place.
NASCAR booth right now, guys. What the fuck is happening? I need some fucking information, cause holy shit.
Yo, your crew chief will probably tell you. He has some answers, bro.
Yeah, that fucking long nosed ass, fucking bald headed bitch.
Them pig ear motherfucker. if you're just tuning in, it has been quite the race out here at Talladega.
Yeah,
Even a better race
We're
beforehand.
out here fucking pacing, cause cautions work out of nowhere on NASCAR 21 apparently. Brad Keselowski ate shit in turn 4 because he probably checked up again in front of somebody running full throttle, and brought out the caution as I was passing Eric Jones. So now we're running pacing lap simulator. That's what we're playing right now.
Change the title of the game. Change the title of the stream.
Slowly cruising to victory, 60 mile an hour.
Still in first place, absolutely. Forever. It was a very roller coaster of emotions in the Richmond race. So if you're just tuning in, definitely go back and watch the beginning of this stream. It was quite hilarious.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's been a
goodness.
night. It's been a night. This game is just
NASCAR.
not good, all in all.
No.
In conclusion, don't buy it. It needs updates.
What are you talking about? This is top tier gameplay.
Yeah,
Oh, it's top tier gameplay.
I just
for
don't
sure,
want to
yeah.
win. I don't want to leave and not win. Like, I have to redo the race.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I think you're done for.
Like you said, never playing again. I don't think your position in this race matters that much.
It does. It does matter.
If you ain't first, you're last, right?
Listen, when he decides to come back to this in about 2 months, he's gonna be pissed he didn't finish this race.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, after he deletes this today and then reinstalls it in a week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You're gonna come up with some
Wait.
update, and Jay's gonna be like, everything's changed.
Game
PJ
saving
McLeod just
update.
came up and bonked Joey Logano out of the way. What are we doing? Or they...
Oh, yeah, what is he doing? Yeah. He said, here you go. Here's my bumper.
It just keeps adding 2 laps every time we pass start finish. What the fuck is going on?
Caution lap simulator. 21.
No, it doesn't matter. You did play soup. Go fucking go warm up a bowl of soup in the microwave and try and eat it too fast and burn the roof of your mouth.
Do what Tim just said in the comments.
Yo.
Bro.
I feel like the devs had us missing the feeling of sugar-free Haribo gummies. Pure hours of liquid diarrhea. Exactly.
Yeah, because the devs were 16-year-olds at their fucking Fiverr account.
This was our high school project. A class
Yeah.
project. Final project.
Where's my boy
Counts
Swamp
for like
Ball
20%
at?
of your grade.
He said, okay, I will. Thank you, Soup. Let me know how that turns out. Well, I can go up to 80 PSI in the tires.
If you're just tuning into the Pace Lap 500,
Yes. Oh, we're scraping the wall now. Love that. Love that.
so the real question is, how many laps of this do you do before you just chalk
To lap, I think, oh, technically I'm past where I should have finished. It was like lap 28.
it? Yeah. Yeah. I think you won by default.
What? What?
Elementary.
What? Is,
Yeah, well, what did...
what just happened? What is going on? Are we only? That's not how you pull out of the pit stop. What are we
just placed you in the
doing?
pits.
What are we
It just
doing?
placed you in the pits.
What are we doing?
Oh, man. This game is just comic.
What is
Hilarious.
going?
Money.
Don't drive into the back of the guy! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yo. I'm
What
like
is taking
15 seconds
place?
behind, so it just went to the pits. Yo.
Oh, really?
What is taking place?
Reversed out of the pits. Yo.
Why? Ross Chastain is in second, but he's in front of me.
They did math. Meth would have made a better game, probably.
Yeah, if they were on meth, it'd probably be finished. Keep focused here, still a few more out front. I know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
It's just
What are
now
we
you're in third somehow.
Why did we all stop and make a?
What was that?
I'm in third now. I've lost 2 positions.
And you're still in the fucking caution lap, bro.
You gotta stay behind car 20.
Now it's stay behind car 40 fucking 7. We're doing that. We're fucking behind them.
This is absolutely the
This
best
is
piece
why
of NASCAR
cautions are
ever
off.
happened.
This is why cautions are not a thing in this game.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Tim, like earlier in the live stream about the cars just being on absolute rails. The AIs just like follow each other. They don't have their own like algorithm in any way. It's just the same fucking path for every AI.
What is taking place in Alabama? The fans in the stands are just really lost too. I can only imagine what they're hearing over the loudspeakers right now. NASCAR has completely lost their shit, ladies and gentlemen. They have no idea what they're doing. They've completely lost all hope, and just hit the fuck it switch.
You may all go now home now if you'd like.
No
Or if you don't
refunds. Get
Yeah.
fucked.
Get fucked.
Wow. I mean, this is. Am I gonna pass the 43? No.
A 65-mile-an-hour race. You just had plus 2 minutes on your lap. Just yeah.
Well.
I feel like something is wrong.
Yeah.
I thought maybe after the pit and then another time by would fix itself. It did not. So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, NASCAR 21 ignition, never playing it again. Perfect example of the past, 5-6 minutes here as to why. Doesn't work. Game sucks.
The whole stream was just a good example.
broken.
Bro. It was just a great example.
I appreciate
Don't play it, don't buy it.
each and every single one of all of you. Oh look, I'm sorry, real quick, noticing if you look at the bottom right here, negative 460 oil temp. So we have frozen oil in the car, which helps. So yeah, just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out. Oh, hang on, let me read what Tim said. Have you heard of trains? I like trains, kitty's pretty cool, but there may be something else. I don't know. Huh, I've never heard of that guy. No, that's interesting there, Tim.
Very interesting.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what kind of games you want to see us stream here in the future. Obviously Vanguard, Call of Duty Vanguard coming in a couple days. Forza Horizon 5 in a couple days after that. Look forward to all those games being streamed here on Helix. Make sure you hit that bell notification, that way you're notified each time we go live with brand new content. Join the Discord down below. And thank you guys so much. This has been Helix. I'm JRT, and we'll catch ya. Peace.
See you later. What's up?
Bitch.